Solutions, who will share with us a short introduction and presentation. We'll update our membership and future programs, announce giveaways, and conclude with a Q&A. Please feel free to ask questions in the chat box below, and we'll address what we can at the last segment of the program to ensure that we conclude by 1 p.m. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Yao Ya, Executive Director of Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome. Thanks everyone for joining us today. I'm so happy you all joined. Some of you I know and recognize, and some I don't. I hope to get to know all of you better after this. I'd like to start off a few words from one of our board members, Tong Kang, our Vice Chair. And I will unmute. If you can unmute yourself, Tong, go ahead and start.
Hey guys, calling in from the car here, but thanks for joining us. I'm the Vice Chair of Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce, and we really thought a lot about rebranding the Hmong Chamber this year, and so I appreciate Yao, all your efforts, and MANYC for kind of really pushing us towards thinking about the Hmong Chamber now and moving forward into the future. So I know there's a lot to cover here, and I appreciate all you guys' efforts, and so I hope this is exciting for us moving forward. So give it back to you, Yao.
Thanks, Tom. I want to add, we embrace flaws and humility. That being said, I know a lot has happened since 1989, the year Minnesota Hmong Chamber was established. But this is not your grandpa or dad's chamber. This is our chamber. We're a nonprofit membership-driven organization under 501c6. When I first started this job, I kept saying to myself, are people going to trust me? I'm only 27 years old. I don't have enough experience. My Hmong is not good enough. What do I know about business? Can I really make a difference? And many more doubtful words. Up until now, no one has said that to me, only me. Unless people are saying it and they're not saying directly to my face. In the end, I am my harshest critic. What keeps me going is I know I have what it takes to make this a better organization for my community. I started my position last mid-December 2019. I was super excited to join the organization because it's a dream goal of mine to work in economic development for my community. Nonetheless, I didn't know what was in store for 2020. I think we can all attest to that. There's a new joke going around saying 2020 is the new word for crazy, or things just keep getting worse. That's how some people would describe the history of Hmong Chamber. It's okay, you can laugh. If you found that offensive, then please feel free to schedule one with me after, because I'm here to make the positive changes, and I think we all need to laugh sometimes because that keeps us sane. Despite all that has happened so far since I joined, I believe good things come out of the crazy, like a rebrand and beyond. See below. This was our previous logo for many years. When I came on, I knew we needed to retouch our image, rebuild our trust with businesses and partners, and find different ways to value our organization. Many community members and businesses have lost trust in the Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce. We haven't been active as in the past years. There's been a lot of leadership changes. I wanted to make sure I can restore that image, present a good representation of my work and the board. I'm very pleased to show you our new branding and website. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me give. If I can find my website. This is our new website. This is our new logo. Many of you are aware. On our website, you can learn more about our mission, vision, a brief of our history, visit to see our team, news announcement, more about our membership, apply for a membership, and other news. We hope to add more like a directory, job bank, calendar, and guest blog in the future. Our branding partner is MANYC Technology Solutions, also a presenting sponsor of the MHCC Connection. I'd like to welcome Yi Ku, President and Founder of MANYC Technology Solutions, to kick off our introductions.
All right. Thank you, Yao. Thanks for giving me the time and opportunity. And I also want to thank MHCC for believing in us and giving us an opportunity to work with you in rebranding and rebuilding your website for you. So we're excited. I think it was a very fun project. It was awesome. So to kick off this meeting, I know I don't know everyone. If we can do an introduction of yourself, the organization you represent, and the industry that you're from when you're called upon. And that would help us, everyone in the group, to get to know each other a little bit. I know there's a good 15, 20 of us here. So if we can start with that, that would be awesome. So I'll call on you as we go through. I think the first person I see on here is John Vang. If you want to introduce yourself and whatnot.
All right, now can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm John. I work with MANYC Technology. I'm the I help with branding, and I did the website development. So I've been doing it for about 7-8 years at a digital agency in Minneapolis, and I was just called upon to help rebrand MHCC and try and get you guys a brand new look and an updated website. So.
All right. Obviously, everyone knows Yao. Tong, you want to, did you want to reintroduce yourself? I know you talked a little bit about yourself earlier, but maybe folks hasn't come in yet and didn't quite know you yet. So.
Sure. So I'm Tong King here. I'm the Vice Chair of Minnesota Hmong Chamber, one of the volunteer board members. I work in commercial real estate, working in right now.
I'm coming in a couple minutes.
What I do. Nice
All
to
right,
see you.
thank you. Thank you. How about next person would be
Where are we going?
Kui. I'm not sure if that's the exact name, but on your profile there it says Kui. So feel free to introduce yourself. Oh, I guess we'll move on to the next one. How about Soar?
Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Again, my name is Soar Her. I'm here from the Broughton Group, Merrill Lynch Wealth Management, and we help with personal finance and achieving your financial goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Soar. How about Buddy?
Hi everyone, my name is Buddy. I am coming from Highway Federal Credit Union today, representing the mortgage department.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
And Vang L.
Okay, can you guys hear?
No.
Hey guys, my name is Vang Lor with Farm Bureau Financial Service. We do like insurance and investments here. I've been talking to Yao a lot about, you know, just the Minnesota Hmong Chamber and the changes and stuff like that. Super still new in Minnesota. You know, I've been in the financial field for about 7-8 years here, but you know, I took this job opportunity and it's going up to be my 2 years with Farm Bureau, so super excited.
Thank you, Vang. How about Mongzong Cha?
Hi everyone, my name is Mongzong. Good luck in Hmong. Use the pronouns she, her, hers, and I work in nonprofit finance at Propel Nonprofit in Northeast Minneapolis. Our mission is to propel nonprofits with financial wisdom and capital. I'm very proud of the new brand, and I'm glad to have met all of you so far.
Thank you, Mongzong. How about John B?
How's it going, everyone? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, John.
Okay. So I'm the owner of a digital marketing agency. I joined Hmong Chamber about 2 years ago. I'm kind of new to Minnesota too, so I'm looking forward to working with all the businesses as part of the chamber and trying to offer what I can to help the Hmong community.
All right, thank you, John. How about Ryan Wayant, if I pronounce your last name correctly?
Hi, can you all see me okay? Wonderful. It's Wyant, yeah, no worries at all. I am the CEO of Raw Insight, which is an organizational development consulting company. I'm also the CEO and chair of the LGBTQ Real Estate Alliance, which is a national nonprofit for members of the LGBTQ community throughout the country in the real estate profession.
Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for joining us. What about Chombury Lee?
Good morning, everyone. Good to be on here. I'm Chonburi. I'm a project manager at Hmong American Partnership, working on a economic prosperity project with Hmong American Partnership, looking to write a 2030 strategic plan with HAP and the Hmong community. So I look forward to seeing what Hmong Chamber is going to be doing for our community here in Minnesota. I'm excited for the branding and excited for the new logo and everything. So keep it up, guys.
Thank you. How about Kim O'Brien?
Hi, everybody. My name is Kim O'Brien. I work at the St. Paul Area Chamber of Commerce and support Yao in her work as the executive director of this organization. It's nice to see you all.
How about Crystal Yang?
Hi everyone, it's Crystal. I am the development manager at Community Dental Care. We are a nonprofit dental clinic serving patients in Maplewood, East St. Paul, Robbinsdale, and Rochester.
Thank you. And about Nikita Vang?
Hi everyone, I'm Nikita. I'm a social media manager and content creator helping small businesses and local businesses with digital storytelling. It's been a year since I jumped to being self-employed, so I'm really happy to meet everyone.
Thank you. And Jonathan Williams? Jonathan?
Hi. How you guys doing? Sorry. Yes, I'm Jonathan Williams. My background is in digital marketing and advertising. I run a international digital marketing company called Document House, and I'm here to support y'all as well. Sweet.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you. And Josh-MCF. I'm assuming that's the company name you're representing.
Yep, sounds good. My name is Josh. From the Minnesota Council on Foundations. We're a philanthropy serving organization, and many of our members are funders of economic development.
All right, thank you. How about Noah Her? Noah? Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Peng Zhang.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can. Thanks.
Okay, great. Good to see everyone. Thank you for hosting me, and thank you, Hmong Chamber of Commerce and Yao. I'm glad to be here. My name is Peng Zhang. I am a creative entrepreneur. Let's see here. What do I do? What do I tell first? So I am a creative entrepreneur, I can't speak this morning, creative entrepreneur, building community and company using authentic storytelling and building brands and developing inclusive business strategies and programs serving emerging entrepreneurs of color. That's the work that I do, and I'm based out here in New Brighton, but I work within St. Paul and Minneapolis.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Thank you, everyone, for your introductions. This is so exciting to have all of you guys in this meeting with us. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next slide here, Yao. So again, my name is Yi Ku. I'm president and founder of MANYC Technology Solutions. We are based out of St. Paul here. Most of my team, we work remotely just because we're in technology and we can. And it works perfectly because our current pandemic situation. So I think it works out. Go ahead, Yao, next slide. So a little bit about MANYC and who is MANYC and what our story is. I want to talk a little about myself in general. I'm first generation college student for my family and the oldest son as well. I think many of you can relate as well, being the oldest son or daughter in our Hmong community that has a lot of expectations, and that comes with a lot of baggage. And so it comes with a lot of struggles of between our Hmong culture and then the new culture that we're in and trying to succeed as well. So some of the struggles that I think for me starting out with MANYC was trying to juggle so many things. And I think the hardest time for me was really from 2010 to roughly about 2012 and 13. That's when my parents had lost their farm out in Arkansas as well. And I think a lot of the financial burdens and everything have fell on me living here in Minnesota, and then having to support my parents there as well. And then I started a little family of my own as well. And so trying to juggle all of that was really tough. I've always wanted to start my business, but timing just was never right. And that's why it took so long for MANYC to really get going. But luck behold, as luck would have it, everything lined up. As I said, everything aligned, and I was able to start MANYC about a year and a half ago. And so I think that's what some of the struggles is, really just trying to juggle everything and making sure that timing is right. And I think many of you are probably going through the same thing or have gone through it. So stick to it and continue to work at it. Don't, like I said, don't throw that dream away. You'll eventually get there. It may take you longer than others, but getting there later is still better than never getting there. And so some of the successes that I have been more along the lines of being in the field for so long. Again, I've been in the IT field for 13 plus years now, and I've learned quite a bit in that, and I've stuck to it. I could have gone and done other things, but I stuck to it and really learned my craft, and finally that helped me build my business, build MANYC Technology Solution. And the goal and the dream for MANYC Technology is that we're here to help everyone solve their business bottlenecks and their pain points. We want to make sure that if something is holding your business back, or if some issues, if there's something you can't seem to figure out, we hope that we can utilize technology to help you with that and help alleviate some of those bottlenecks. We want to, our dream is to make, hope that MANYC and work towards making MANYC to become the technology solution partners for our minority businesses in Minnesota here. I think that there's a lot of misconception, and there is a lot of, I guess, doubt and fear in terms of technology, because it's such a broad word, and it's very overwhelming when you think about technology and you don't know where to start and how to utilize that to really help your business grow, especially in this day and age. I think that it's more so needed than ever. And so I think that's what we're here to do. As we said, we want to be known as the technology solution partner for all of our minority, small, medium-sized businesses here in Minnesota. So a little bit of background myself. I've been in IT for 13 plus years as a project manager and an entrepreneur. I've tried several businesses, and it just wasn't for me. And now I've realized that, hey, you've been in IT so long, this is what you should be doing. And so I've worked for Walmart headquarter, Sun Country corporate, and I worked for Agribank corporate as well. So that's been the extent of my career in IT, and learned quite a bit and learned a lot of technology and solutions that I hope to bring to our smaller businesses, so that we can utilize that to help them grow to become as big as some of these other companies as well. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Next slide. And so what does MANYC do? We are a technology digital agency company. We help you with branding. We help you build your online presence. And then we help you build a CRM, also known as a customer relationship management database. And then on the back end, we also help you with your technology hardware needs. And I'll go into more details of that in a few slides here. Go ahead, Yao. So branding, we help your organization build your brand identity. So if you think about branding, think about like some of the companies that you know that are very, very, that everyone's familiar with out there, such as Apple, Best Buy, Target. A lot of those brands, they have built their brand identity, and that's what we're here to do. We want to help you do that. A lot of us start business and then we get into the day-to-day of it, and we forgot to identify who we are, what our brand is, and so a lot of our customers and clients can't really relate to us, can't really identify who we are, and so that's what we're here to do. And just a few things about helping you build your brand. There's some. And we do that by identifying what your brand factors are. So, you know, we talk about what your brand promise is, what your brand perceptions are, your brand expectations, your brand persona, and your brand elements. And we help you identify and put all that together for you so that when they see your company name, they know exactly what you are. Just, you know, for example, Apple, we all know what Apple is. We all know that they build quality products. They are high-end product, and now they're even becoming more like a fashion wear product. So we know exactly what Apple is, and I think we want to do the same thing for a lot of our small businesses and medium-sized businesses, so that you can build that brand over time. Go ahead, next slide, Yao. Now, after we help you build your brand and put all that together, then we help you move that and build your presence on the World Wide Web, your online presence. I always use example, think of real estate on the World Wide Web, right? If you don't build your brand, you're just kind of renting. But if you build out your brand, you build your website, you do it right with your own branding, now you own that. So you're owning that, and over time, that becomes your real estate on the World Wide Web, and it becomes an asset to your company. And you can, and when you do, you know, hopefully down the road, you decide to sell your company, your organization, that's an asset that you can sell with your organization, versus if you don't have any of that, you're just renting, and it doesn't mean you don't get any return on investments if you're just renting. The other thing is we help you, once we put you on, we help you go online, go into the World Wide Web. That will help you with your brand recognition. Nowadays, before anyone ever comes to you to work with you for business or buys your product, they research you on the web pretty much. And they figure out who you are. They try to understand what your company is, what you're all about. And so we help you build your brand recognition by helping you differentiating your brand. We help you with ads, you know, through social media, Google ads. We help you put all that together so that it builds awareness, and it builds it builds your client base so that they know who you are. When they see an ad or they see your logo, they know exactly who you are. And then the other thing that we help you with online presence is that when we build this for you, we are able to help you acquire clients and customers. So you're going to get communications from your clients and your customers. And in doing that, you're going to be able to provide consistent quality services. We're going to help you do all that. And then we're going to help you do all, you know, track all your data and organize it for you. And this leads me to the next slide, and then we also build a backend for you, which is your CRM, your customer relationship management. So we tie all that together. So you're online, you're getting lots of businesses. Well, how are you going to manage that? Because now you're getting to a point where you can't do it manually anymore. So then we also put together a backend called CRM, or customer relationship management, for you, so that you can manage those relationships with your clients and your customers. we can organize it. We'll be organizing those client information and the process that you have. We'll help you change your manual work to automating that into automating those work. And then we'll make sure that, this is on the web and it's secure and it's always available for you, so that you're not concerned about, is there some security threats, cybersecurity threats that's out there, or what if my machine dies? Well, this is all on the web, so you have access to all that. And then, we'll utilize that data, and with that data, we'll help build dashboards for you. We'll help build reports for you. We'll put all that together for you. And what does that mean? That means that that will help you make effective business decisions, because you'll understand where your projections are. You'll understand how much money you potentially could be making this year or this quarter or next year. We'll build reports. We'll do all that for you to help you make better decisions with the CRM. And next slide. So now we've got this ecosystem for you, from building your brand to helping you with your online presence, and then having a CRM to help you manage all the data, all the information that's coming through. You're utilizing technology to operate your business now. So we also have a team on the back end that will help make sure that you're operating smoothly. Like we want to make sure that your technology hardware is up to date, whether it be making sure that cybersecurity, you guys are, with cybersecurity, you guys are secured, your laptops, computers, smartphones, etc. Your Wi-Fi setups are secured. And we also help make sure that you are aware of what's out there in terms of security threats. So we help provide some training and awareness for you and your organization as well. And then we'll support you in maintaining your laptops, computers, smartphones, etc. So we pretty much cover the spectrum from the business side to the hardware side, to make sure that you continue to are able to continue to operate efficiently with your organization. So that's pretty much what MANYC does. Go ahead, next slide, Yao. So how can MANYC help, right? Think of us as an extension of your organization. We are your technology division, and we're here to be your partners for life. The mindset at MANYC is that we have an owner's mindset. So whoever we're working with, we are almost pretty much like an owners, because if we help you grow, we'll grow. An example would be a realtor that we're currently working with, and she has tasked us to put together a process that to automate a process that will help her communicate with her clients more efficiently. And we're looking into it. We're doing some research. It's taking a little bit longer, and she was wondering why it's taking us so long. And I had to explain to her that because of an owner's mindset, we want to make sure that we are in your shoes, and we try to think of the scenarios and the features that you would need, so that we can put all that together for you, so that when it's all when it's completed, everything runs smoothly, and all you have to do is just utilize the systems or the applications that we're putting together for you. So we have an owner's mindset. We have your best interest. I mean, your best interest is our priority. Just because we know that if we help you become successful, we're going to be more successful. So that's one of our goals, is to make sure that your success is what we're truly interested in, because otherwise we shouldn't be around if we can't help you be successful at what you're doing. And so next slide, Yao. And so where can you connect with MANYC? We have Facebook page. You can connect with us through Facebook. We're working on a LinkedIn page as well, but it's not up yet. Where you can connect with us through our online website. You can email me directly, or you can email our business email inquiry, and then also my cell number and my business number. So I don't have anything else other than just say thank you for the time that Yao has provided to us. And I'll give it back to Yao, and she can take us on the meeting today for more fun things to come up.
Thanks, Yi. We absolutely love our new branding and website. If you all like it as well, you can't miss out on the next few slides here. We'll have free giveaways from MANYC Technology Solutions to give to our members, so hang on tight. Our membership frequently asked questions. Do I have to be Hmong to join? No, all are welcome. Do I have to know how to speak or write Hmong to join? No, all are welcome. Are nonprofits eligible for membership? Yes, all are welcome. Do I have to be a Minnesota-based business? No, as long as you have business in Minnesota. How many members are in Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce? 47 members. And they need to all renew their membership, so I hope they're listening. Why should I join your chamber? Because it's an important investment to see our business community grow, and your contribution makes that possible. I'll talk more about in the next few slides. What are your membership perks and how much does it cost? That's probably why you guys are all here, and I'm glad that question is being asked. And next slide. So our membership for this year standard annualship is starting at $100. And this includes 1 year membership, quarterly newsletter, job bank, and this is like a post positions where you could submit positions that your business have, member rate discount events and more, advertising or promotional opportunities. We intentionally priced this at $100 because of the financial crisis we're in right now. We wanted to make sure it was an equitable investment for our small businesses that are struggling. Many of you know this is a very, very critical time for everyone, especially our Twin Cities businesses or Asian businesses in Minnesota. If you're a struggling business and this is a commitment that you cannot make, we don't want that to be the case. So please reach out to me and we can talk about how to waive this for you. Next slide is our partnership initiatives, investment. So this is something new that we're really excited to announce. What this means is that anything above the $100 amount that your organization or business can contribute, you get all of the below benefits, including from the previous annual membership. This means that we will be providing, we can highlight your partnership in our quarterly newsletter, opportunity to host targeted events and series, access to Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce Business Directory, opportunity to be a guest blogger. And in addition, if you make an investment of $5,000 or more, that will include a table at Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce annual banquet. I know we don't really know what this is going to look like in the fall or winter, but most likely we'll make accommodations for virtual and make sure that the investments are being utilized into that. For some team at Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce annual golf outing, we did cancel the golf outing for this year and we'll be pushing it to next spring. So just FYI. Logo display on promotional material according to designated investment, and I will talk more about the investment in a bit here. Opportunity to be a title sponsor or presenter like MANYC Technologies, who is our connections presenting sponsor, visibility to our members, a presenter at events. So these are our initiatives that we're really, really excited to announce to all of our members that we are pursuing in. So the first is capacity development. This initiative is to help support our chamber to improve the capacity, serve underserved Southeast Asian businesses in Minnesota. Your investment in this partnership supports the day-to-day operations of the chamber and future programming. So think of this as the general pool. The second is workforce solutions. Support Minnesota Hmong Chamber in finding solutions and partnership to workforce issues. The investment is vital to our community as we prepare innovative ideas to tackle job loss and market change. Many of you know more than 250,000 Americans are out of job, and that's not even including undocumented people. So what is the new solution as we tackle into this post-COVID, if there is a post-COVID-19, honestly. So your investment in this issue will really help us explore those. And then the next is business development. Support Hmong Chamber in delivering educational programs and trainings for underserved Southeast Asian businesses in Minnesota. This is critical right now with so many businesses, just not Hmong businesses, but businesses that are struggling with culturally appropriate training. We would love to do that. And we're working on some programming right now. So your investment in this bucket will really help us deliver those programs. Next is DEI advocate. Support Hmong Chamber in the work of diversity, equity, and inclusion. This investment helps subsidize the annual membership for underserved businesses and support programming to sustain their businesses. I would love to waive membership, standard annual membership to all of our members who are struggling right now, to all of our businesses that would like to be part of our chamber but can't. So investments in the DEI advocate would really help subsidize this and make that possible. All right, next slide is learning more about our future programming. So what we have in store for this year. We have workshops and events available this year starting next month. We'll host our workshops on COVID-19 business resources, workforce solutions, policy engagement, and more. Minnesota Connections presented by MANYC Technology Solutions. We have 2 each month. Young professionals, programming that helps develop young professionals. This is a great opportunity for employers to invest in their employees to develop or either in their development or have young entrepreneurs. And we accept young at heart too. Our annual banquet, like I said, and our golf outing too, depending on what is happening in the world, we would still love to have our annual events that we do to celebrate our programming and our members. Really, this is really to celebrate you, our members, who are invested in our chamber. Next slide, I'll talk more about our committees and task force. So we're accepting board members. If you didn't know, please apply to be a board member. You can message me and I will send you the application. That is not found on the website, sorry about that. The board is governing of the body of our chamber. Positions are filled based on recommendations, applications, nominations, chamber members. We'll have an ambassador committee that promotes the chamber, the members, and it's more like a welcoming body of committee that will support businesses. We have a business development committee. This is going to be a very fun committee this year where they will be really tackling on COVID-19 resources and helping businesses get back on track. And we're really excited about this body of work. And continuing with our committees, we'll have an advocacy committee, and this will be focusing on the voice of our business committee, representing the needs of the business to local, state, and federal laws of government, whatever it pertains to that we can do. This is vital as many laws are being made without even including our voices. So just get active with us. All of these committees. Either you can join the events committee, or you can also be a part of the young professionals committee. We accept all to participate in our committees. All right, we are getting ahead of ourselves. I didn't think I was going to go through this quick, so I'm really happy that we still have a lot of time left. But I want to give a great shout out to MANYC Technology Solutions for allowing to give us these giveaways. So this is how you can participate to win a voucher of $2,000 branding and website design. submit your application. Please submit your application. Sign up to be a Minnesota Hmong Chamber member. Like our Facebook page and MANYC's Facebook page. Submit a contact form at both websites. And remember to put in the memo giveaway, and then share us on your business page, either website, Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media platform you're using. Here's the catch. We need at least 40 members signed up by next week, Wednesday, July 29th, 11:59, right before midnight. If we can get 40 members, we'll give out 2 vouchers of this. And I hope that we can accomplish that. We'll do the drawing. I'll send out details about it sometime later this week or the following week on how we'll do the drawing if we get 40 members. And I really hope that we can get that many members signed up. And I believe that we can with all of the participants that we have here. Okay, at last, do participants have questions or concerns? We'll be answering them right now.
This is John. I do have 2 questions.
Yes, John.
And so my question is, for myself, being a member of the Minnesota Chamber of Commerce too, I want to know what Hmong Chamber of Commerce can bring to the table to help my business. What type of events, activities, and programs you guys have planned for the upcoming year to come. I think that would be helpful for us to really make our decision as well.
Mm-hmm. Great question. Thank you for asking, John. So like I said, in our future upcoming events that we will be focusing on is such as our MHCC connections presented by MANYC. This will be a great opportunity to, and we'll most likely do it virtual because of just the situation that we're in right now. This is a great opportunity for you to connect with our members and also with other non-members as well. And going forward, we will, I haven't thought about pricing yet, but then you, as a member, you will get the first tips to register and also get a glimpse of like who is going to be there. And that is the perks of promoting your businesses, where you get the opportunity to meet other businesses in the area. Because right now it's very hard to do that. And we offer that kind of platform so that you can meet other businesses that you would have otherwise. And then we also have other trainings that are in the works right now. We want to explore more into COVID-19 resources, business trainings for businesses that are just struggling right now and don't know how to respond to the situation or may have a little struggle in that. And we want to also continue with our young professionals where we engage and develop young professionals such as yourself to meet with other young professionals and connect them with business leaders who have gone through that. And that's what we really want to do, is build a network where our members can really build and elevate. I hope that answered your question. And I hope you do renew your membership.
Yes, thank you.
Other questions? I'm going to open up. If you have questions that you submitted in the chat, they should be written down from Evie. I'm just going to pull up. Okay, no questions from the audience. Are you sure you guys have no questions about the website, branding, membership, future off?
Hey, this is Vane, Yao.
Hi, Vane.
Hey, so here's a question. How do you submit your application and how do you turn that in? Are you guys just looking for checks, or tell us about that?
Yes, yes. Thank you for asking. So our memberships are PDF downloadable. I'm trying to work on an online submit thing, but the chamber is very nitpicky on their funding. So I haven't got approved to do an online platform where we can, where you can submit your your credit card information, and then that get wires to our bank, because as you know, there's a processing fee for that. And so it just gets complicated. So as of right now, I don't have an online I don't have an online submission for your application. So please download the PDF, and then you can mail it, or you can send it directly to my email or the info@hmongchamber.org. And then your credit card information, if you do choose to use credit card information to submit your credit card onto the PDF, we will toss that out right after we're done swiping it. And if you're not comfortable with that, we highly encourage you to send in a check. And that's what I would do. What I highly recommend. Working at a nonprofit, we just rely on checks because they're easy to document, and every check that comes in, I scan just to have some kind of documentation of it.
Thank you much.
Yep, no. Any other questions? Feel free to put them in the chat box. Okay, Peng says, oh, thanks Peng for privately sending this to me. But so she was wondering what are some of our top priorities. And really some of our top priorities right now is to identify our members, our businesses. Because during the whole pandemic, and we just happened to have our branding in the midst of the pandemic, and our website was down, and everybody's asking me, calling me, well, oh, where's the website, and what's going on? And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Why do we gotta have our branding down when, our website down when there's this, pandemic, and people are like calling and asking if we have a directory and all of these questions. And so one of my top priorities is to identify our businesses. And it's kind of scary right now, right? With so many news about this business has gone bankrupt, or they're closing their doors, and et cetera. And you're just thinking like, oh my God, like what is going on? And as I'm working with so many of our Hmong businesses, particularly, or just our Southeast Asian businesses, they don't really have that option to close their doors. They're literally just putting themselves in more debt. And I want to make sure that we can identify them, and so that we can help them with the civil unrest following George Floyd's death. That was just a crazy incident with our metro area here. God, like I still don't even know the total number of businesses that were impacted by it, because there's so many businesses that didn't even come out and said that I've been impacted. So it really is, our top priority is to identify these businesses. I would love to be the Minnesota Hmong Chamber that have all of our Southeast Asian businesses and more be in our directory. And that's something that I wish we can really prioritize and continue going with. And then also another top priority on my list is to make sure if we can focus on some of the business trainings for our businesses. Because many of you know, Southeast Asian businesses are some of the lowest in the wealth disparity gap. And I want to make sure that we can change that. And I want to make sure that we are competitive to other counterparts in our area here. And how do we do that if we don't have a record of directory of membership, right? And I think this is a place to do that, where we can identify and survey our members on what their needs are and how we can tackle those issues, and then really leverage their voice and say to people who are making the decisions, say to them, hey, X, Y, and Z, we need this. And what you're doing is gonna hurt us. Or this is what you can do to leverage and support our community. And it's a really tough situation. As you know, how things are going in the nation. We don't know what it's going to look like in the fall. And are we prepared for that? No, we're not prepared for it. So that's one of my top priorities, is to make sure we're prepared for the fall, because we don't know what's going to happen. Right. I think I may have missed a few questions. Any other questions, concerns? If not, I'm going to give some time back to you all. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. too much going on. I just want to thank you all for tuning in. We hope you had a wonderful experience with us today. Again, this was made possible with our presenting sponsor, MANYC Technology Solutions. We hope to see you all in our coming programming and events. Don't forget to join our membership and win a chance to receive giveaways. Thanks all.